Well, before I continue with my regular programming, I just would like to look at what BWF did with the Hylo Open. In the Hylo Open, let's look at this on the screen. This is how it looks like. This is exactly how it looks like. The color grading is just not up to standard. Look at the color of the court. It's a very bright green, almost fluorescent like. And then on the skin tone of the players, all of them have a slight gunky yellow coloring. And this is in contrast with what BWF did in French Open. Now have a look at the French Open. Look at that. Look at the French Open. It looks so much better. Everything's well controlled. Colors are bright, contrasts are bright. Look at the color of the court. It's just right. The players, the skin tone, they look right. But don't take my word for it. Let's have a look at it in DaVinci Resolve. This is the tool I use for my video editing and also coloring. And let's just have a look at it. Now I'm going to call out the vector scope of the French Open. If you have a look at this, everything's in control. Now, if you have been paying attention to other YouTubers who do videos on DaVinci Resolve and color grading, you probably have an idea on what I'm talking about. With the French Open, the colors are well balanced. They are all in the center. And we look at over here. And look at it. Let's go into the qualifiers and look at it. The greens are there, no peaking. The reds, okay, some part of it's peaking, but no, it's still within the screen. So they're not losing any detail over here. So this looks good. It looks really pleasing to the eye. So now let's have a look at the German Open. Look at it. Look at the huge contrast which we're looking at here. Green. The green slightly is a bit too bright. It shouldn't be there. It should be lower. And then we look at the players. Now let me just punch in to the players. Look at this part. Now the line over here represents the skin tone in DaVinci Resolve. If you look at the players, the skin tones are way off. Too yellow, too gunky. This is just not a very good level of color, and it definitely does not attract viewers. I mean, if I were watching this on YouTube, I probably would just skip it. But this is a badminton tournament sanctioned by the BWF. If this was not held immediately after the French Open, it probably wouldn't be so. It would probably be more forgivable. Have a look at the French Open. And look at this. Look at the colors. Everything's in control. Now let's punch in and have a look at Li Shifeng's skin tone. Look at that. Skin tones near or on the line. Look at that. And on his face. They're on the line. Exactly on the skin tone line. So this is very good. This is all done right. Oh, look at Jonathan Christie's. It's on the line or near the line. It's darker tone, yes, but it's still on the line. And this is well done. What happened there? Really? Seriously? BWF, what happened there? So let's have a side-to-side comparison. Just look at the contrast. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable that this came from BWF immediately after this, the French Open. I mean, it's just extremely sad. The players put in so much just to make sure they're good in the game. I think BWF need to put in the effort to ensure that they are properly represented, because this is just not good enough. Doing this is not impossible. I have a bit of a mess around on this. I extracted the highlights video from YouTube, put it in DaVinci Resolve, run it through the usual node tree which I usually use to do my color grading. And if you can see now, just have a look at this. It looks so different. The colors, well, it's not perfect considering that I have to extract this from YouTube, which is on 8-bit color and on Rec 709, not locked video for us to edit better with. But just have a look at the difference. And let's compare this with the French Open. Oh, I didn't get it exactly right, but it's a lot closer than before. It's a lot closer than when we were seeing it. Have a look at the skin tone now. Let me go back to my qualifiers. Skin tone. It's on the line. So I adjusted the skin tone and I adjusted the background, adjusted the contrast, a few things. And look, it looks fine. Let's have a look at this as full screen. So this is what can be done with just a little bit of color correction on DaVinci Resolve. I just spent about between 5 to 10 minutes on it, and I could change it from the previous result to this. It's not a lot of effort. BWF, please look into this.